Welcome. My name is Richard Gonzalez, your friendly neighborhood Frito Bandito, and today we'll be introducing our first episode of Toilets to Titles, Bathroom Breaks. This will be a new spin-off where we'll be doing quick 5 to 15-minute episodes discussing what's going on in the world of football and how it can translate to fantasy football. On today's episode, I will jump in and discuss how the huge trade that went down over this weekend between the Atlanta Falcons and the Tennessee Titans. But before I do, you can follow us on Twitter at rgonzalezrm and the rest of the crew at Toilets to Titles. They are scrolling down below, and you can follow us on YouTube and Twitter. Today's episode is brought to you by Primetime Sports Talk, your top source for all major sports content, including DFS, fantasy advice, and great gambling tips. Be sure to head to primetimesportstalk.com to check out their in-depth analysis, exclusive articles, fascinating interviews, and explore the rest of their amazing podcast family. Again, primetimesportstalk.com, your go-to sports for sports content. So the trade details between the Titans. They get Julio Jones and a future 6th-rounder, while the Falcons, they get a future 2nd and a 4th-round pick. Now, I'm not going to go deep diving into that aspect of it. I just kind of want to discuss the pros and cons of this trade and who benefited. So Titans, Julio Jones to the Titans, big dub if you ask me. Tannehill and the Titans, they bolster their arsenal of weapons. A.J. Brown has to love the fact that he gets to be paired up with Jones. Now, I believe it helps both receivers overall with more productivity coming from both of them, and they will both feed from each other as opposing defenses has to decide who they want to take out. Big winner, Tannehill and Henry. Tannehill will have tremendous upside from this trade, while Henry gets to see more lanes open up for him to run through. Defenses are going to have to decide who to shut down, the running game or the receiving game. It'll be fun to watch. The sleeper of this trade, if you ask me, is Anthony Firkser. With all the coverage the 2-star wideouts and Henry get, Firkser will eat in the middle and down the seam. I like to pick him up in the later rounds and drafts and see what kind of potential comes from that. Can't wait to see the fantasy points that will come from these games. The Falcons now. Winner in this trade, to me, if you ask me, is Mike Davis in the running game. I feel the receivers really engaged, don't take that big of a hit. Last year really had some great games, even when Jones wasn't playing. So I feel he ain't going to really slip that much. You can still pick up him in the 2nd round and still get great production from him. I feel the loser in this trade is Matty Ice Ryan and Kyle Pitts. With one less stud to throw to, Ryan is going to be under a lot of pressure to produce with Jones not being there now. So he will have to rely more on Davis and the running game. Now, don't get me wrong, Pitt is a stud, but to be honest, there will be a lot of pressure on his shoulders to come in as a rookie and learn the NFL game while trying to replace Julio in the passing game. With all that being said, it will be a long season for the Falcons, and time will only tell if this works out for them. So those are my quick opinions on this trade that went down this weekend and who did and who did not benefit from this trade. This will be the short little videos that we do, just little bathroom breaks and everything. And in the chat, in the message, drop some thoughts, some ideas that you guys want us to go over, as the rest of the crew from Toilets Title will be jumping up and doing these episodes as we get these random ideas in our head. We want to just bring it to you live and just do these short, quick minute videos for you guys to jump on and watch. I think it will be a great benefit for us as a team to grow, and I feel like you guys are going to help us do that. So when you come on to watch us, give us a subscribe, hit the like button. And once again, you can follow me on Twitter at rgonzalezrm and the rest of the crew scrolling down below at Toilets to Titles. And this is Toilets to Titles, Bathroom Breaks. Thank you for being here.